If herbs had personalities, holy basil, also known as tulsi, would be the serene, grounded one who meditates at sunrise and somehow always knows exactly what to say when you're overwhelmed. This revered plant has been a cornerstone of Ayurvedic medicine for over 3,000 years, often described as a queen of herbs for its wide-ranging benefits. And now, modern science is catching up to what ancient healers have long suspected. Holy basil might actually help protect your brain from the damaging effects of chronic stress. Tulsi is categorized as an adaptogen, a special class of herbs that help the body maintain balance in the face of physical, emotional, or environmental stress. Unlike caffeine, which slaps your system into alertness and then leaves you crashing, adaptogens like Tulsi work more like a wise mentor. They help modulate stress responses, calm your nervous system when it's overreacting, and support resilience when you're stretched too thin. It's not about giving you a high, it's about keeping your internal thermostat from swinging wildly. That's especially important when it comes to the brain. Chronic stress is one of the most insidious threats to long-term cognitive health. It floods the body with cortisol, a hormone that's useful in small doses, like when you're running from a bear, but incredibly toxic when it lingers. High cortisol levels over time shrink the hippocampus, the brain's memory hub, and impair synaptic plasticity, which is essential for learning and forming new memories. It's like setting a slow burn under the filing cabinet of your mind. Holy basil appears to step in and interrupt this downward spiral. Multiple studies, mostly in animals but increasingly in humans, have shown that Tulsi extract can reduce cortisol levels, stabilize blood sugar, which is closely tied to stress reactivity, and improve overall emotional regulation. In one rodent study, holy basil supplementation not only reduced anxiety-like behaviors, but also improved memory performance after exposure to chronic stress. In short, Tulsi didn't just help the animals calm down, it helped them think clearly again. The mechanisms behind this are complex but fascinating. Tulsi is loaded with bioactive compounds like eugenol, rosmarinic acid, ursolic acid, and apigenin, each with its own impressive resume in anti-inflammatory and antioxidant activity. These compounds help to quench free radicals, reduce neuroinflammation, and modulate inflammatory signaling molecules like TNF-alpha and IL-6, which are often elevated in people dealing with chronic stress or cognitive decline. This is crucial because neuroinflammation is increasingly recognized as a key driver of age-related cognitive diseases, including Alzheimer's and depression. It's not just about forgetfulness. It's about how a persistently inflamed brain starts to misfire, malfunction, and deteriorate. Tulsi's ability to calm the immune system in the brain could slow that decline, especially when combined with its stress-buffering powers. Tulsi may also influence neurotransmitter systems, particularly dopamine and serotonin, both of which play key roles in mood, motivation, and cognitive clarity. Early studies suggest Tulsi can help restore balance to these systems, reducing the mental fog and low mood that often accompany chronic stress. This makes Tulsi not only a potential neuroprotective agent, but also a gentle mood stabilizer, without the pharmaceutical side effects. Another intriguing possibility? Holy basil's impact on mitochondrial function. As the energy factories of our cells, mitochondria are especially important in neurons, which have sky-high energy demands. Stress and inflammation disrupt mitochondrial performance, leading to fatigue and sluggish brain activity. Tulsi's antioxidant-rich profile may help preserve mitochondrial integrity, keeping your brain cells firing on all cylinders, even under pressure. All of this makes holy basil sound like some kind of botanical therapist, and in a way, it is. But it's also wonderfully accessible. You don't need to wait for a pharmaceutical-grade capsule, though those exist. Tulsi is widely available as tea, tincture, powder, or capsule, and even just a few cups of Tulsi tea per day have been associated with improved mood and calmness in small-scale human trials. Of course, we still need more large, rigorous human studies to confirm the full extent of Tulsi's neuroprotective power. But what we know so far is promising and refreshingly gentle. Unlike many synthetic drugs that act like sledgehammers, Tulsi works more like a soft chisel, subtly restoring balance, reducing inflammatory stress, and helping the brain remain flexible and clear-headed under pressure. So the next time life gets chaotic and your brain feels like a browser with 47 tabs open and a slow internet connection, consider reaching for Tulsi. It may not give you superpowers, but it might just help your mind stay cool, your neurons stay healthy, and your memory stay intact, one sip at a time.